Hello everybody and welcome back to Digimon Story CyberSleuth. On the last episode, we began the DigiHunt to find Agumon and I forgot the other one's name. Yeah, I can't remember. He was not one of my favorites, so I guess I don't have a good memory of him. But I swapped my team back. I figured their training was good enough, and I put the other ones in there, and so we're gonna have them begin their training. They also grew a couple levels while they were in there, so. Alright, let's get back to our DigiHunt. I wonder if they have any new skills before I go in. Oh, revive. Okay, I don't know what to switch for though. I think I would probably switch Grand Rock. Particularly because I don't use it and I use Shock much more because of its stun. Okay, so we still have X-Heal. Shining Laser. I think I would get rid of Mental Charge. I like to have a couple different elemental attacks. I don't feel like I really need this. Oh, Mock Rush. Do I have any equipment for you? Prince Confusion. I mean, I might as well equip it just cause, but. Alright, let's move on. Not on level 2 either. Then there's nothing else but level 3. Yay. Huh. I don't think I've ever been to 3, so I'd have to unlock it, wouldn't I? Oh, please. You guys definitely don't want to fight me right now. Not with this group. You guard, because I want to see what Angemon's shining laser does. Oh. That was cool. That was actually cool. Okay, let's see if we can find that portal for level 3. Elemental resistances. Next time, I'm just gonna use the skill. Gatomon is basically the healer type Digimon. Not to say that Gatomon doesn't have any kind of attack power or stuff, because she does. But she's basically like the healer one. Even her ability is increasing the power of heals. There was no point in coming this way. Doesn't have more than 150 HP because that move does 150 HP and it dies in one hit of it, regardless of elemental, because it's a set damage. Sometimes those skills are good. Usually I don't like them, but sometimes they are really good. Yeah, I think this would be the first time getting to level 3. I'm not sure. I'm not sure where or how. So I'm kind of searching around right now. This is really unnecessary. Go away. Seriously, how many times do I need to kill you guys before you stop showing up so much? And I don't even have the increasement on. Sometimes they just show up so frequent, and other times they don't show up at all. Where is the gateway? I should still be in level 2. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so it should be over here. I can't use the wall hat green. There are 4 or more Digimon with your level. I don't have anybody else in my party because I don't have any space. I don't have space to have anybody in my party. I don't have the space to have 4 or more Digimon. I got 3 spots and I need a rookie. Nope, you're 1 too high. This happens every time. Like, okay, so I'm gonna have to, just to be able to crack this wall, I'm gonna have to mess up my party. I don't get why that is necessary. They give you so little space. At this point, I should be able to have my 3 champions and 1 rookie. I am not happy about that. Like, it should have more conditions than that if that's going to be the case. They're going to have like less memory like this. To the point I can't have 3 champions and 1 rookie. Hey, do you come to Kowloon often? Then they should have 3 rookies or higher, or a certain amount of champion levels to balance that out. I was thinking earlier, Kowloon has this sort of dangerous vibe to it. How can I put it? It's just weird or something. The one thing that really struck me after coming here was how dangerous hackers really are. I'm so glad you came along when you did. Ah, whoa! Yikes. Did you see something over there just now? You saw it, right? You had to have seen it. I just caught a glimpse of it, but it was there. Don't tell me there was nothing there. It was absolutely there. I swear I'm not lying. It was there. She just keeps nodding. This is one thing I don't like about protagonists that are silent. Like, he talks occasionally, but all he's doing is just nodding. Like, no. At this point, it's pretty, like, right here in this part, it's pretty funny. But he's just like, no. It's like, I'm telling you, it was there. No. It was there, I swear. No. It's just funnily stupid. What? Well, it was just for a second, so I don't know the shape, the size or shape, but. So, I was over there, and it was there. Wait, no, I was here, and it was there, right? I was so scared, I guess I forgot. Hey, come on, don't give me that look. I don't need your pity. But really, I really saw it. Or, I mean, I'm pretty sure I did. Did I really just imagine it? Well, let's just say it was that then. If you're willing to go with me on that. Then you still shake your head no. Yes, I totally overreacted. Sorry for causing a commotion. Angemon, you're in my party. How exactly are you still messaging me? I thought that was only for Digimon and the Digifarm. I had a great sleep, plus I got up a bit early. Today's gonna be a good day. You woke up early? That's great. You should keep it up tomorrow too. Please don't tell them that. No, I used to be in Zaxon. When I got my Digimon, I wanted to convert them so bad. Once I heard about the dark conversions, I got right out of there. All that justice and pride stuff was way too crazy for me. Yeah, it costs money, and yeah, it's not exactly safe, but it's a thrill. But that thrill is something else. That's what hacking's about. Dark conversions. If you want to go further, watch your feet. If you fall, there's no way to clamber back out. So be sure to keep a tight hold. But you can fall off of this thing? Hi. Pardon me, if I could just scooch right past. Thanks. Shh, I'm trying to focus. I've been working on solving this puzzle for ages. Ages! I'm so close. Sure. That's totally healthy. What's the puzzle anyhow? One of the most troubling ones of our time. How do I get a girlfriend? You know what? I actually expected it to be an actual puzzle. Oh, yeah. Well, that's tough. I kind of totally gotta go through, and that's tough. It's more than tough. It's ridiculous. I'm almost 30, and I have freaking no one. You don't know my pain. You'll never know my pain. Just let me alone with my sorrow. One day I will find my way to a super hot chick. Well, that guy's got some core problems that need working out. But I think we need to focus on finding Agumon and the others. I think one of his problems is he needs to go somewhere sometime. Fine. I'll help, okay? I'll help. Just let me ask around and see if I can get you some good advice. Stay around Kowloon though. It's already crazy enough as it is. I don't want to have to go hunting around for you. Really? Oh, so we're doing this now. So we're doing this now. Seriously? He's in the middle of the path, and there's like these gaps here you couldn't just walk by. This is so stupid. Ah. Alright, see ya. I see a box and I want it. Again, alright, bye. I don't have time for these weak little Digimon on this floor. They're all so weak. SP capsule. Okay, I was hoping for something different, but I don't complain with any kind of healing or restoring item. HP spray, and definitely not complaining about that. It will eventually come in very handy. I hope. Ooh, new Digimon. And a Patamon, just straight off Patamon. So, I'm gonna kill this. And hit this. Alright, cool. And blast you with this. Yeah, they're weak. It's not surprising, but yeah. See, I want to be able to digivolve these three, but guess what? There's a problem with digivolving these three. Oh, crap. If I was to digivolve these three, even one of them, I would not be able to hold them. Because no space. That is a big issue to me. If I take the time to sit here and grind off these levels so I can digivolve, I want to be able to hold my Digimon. So I don't like this space limit. Sure, it won't be a problem later in the game, but still, I don't like it. Okay, I need to get up there. Attack boost. I don't care for that item. I need to get up there. But how? Well, I already have Tentamon, so I don't need Tentamon. This block thing, though, could come in handy. Never. But I do want to see what it digivolves into. Probably going to be like a block dinosaur. Probably just going to be like a Lego dinosaur by the end of this. Exactly the same, but different size. Ah, gosh. They are so constant. Just run. Just run, because they're getting on my nerves. They're so constant, and I need a map. I need a map. How many steps was that? 3? About 3 steps? They're very persistent when they want to be. Okay, so that was a waste of time. Now let's head down. Nope, I've already been that way. So there's really nothing for me up here. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you. Really wish I just had one big button that just said delete. Just straight up delete them. Don't even just knock them out or just destroy their data fragments. No, just straight delete them completely for doing that. That's how much they're constantly showing up annoying me. I just want them to completely deleted from my game. Because at this point, I don't really care. I don't need them. They don't give me any XP. I don't see any point in them showing up. I don't see any point in them being here. I've got all their data completely scanned too, so what do you want? How do you get someone to go out with you? Why in the world would you ask? Why in the world are you asking hackers that? What about speed dating? Oh, that's new. Even I wouldn't have thought about that, actually. That would not have came to mind. Speed dating, I'm pretty sure, is like a test run. Yeah, it's like the keyword said, is what I meant to say. See, it's stupid. I want that item, which means I have to go back around. What is it? For sure, it's all about a smiling face. Smiling, the world smiles with you, as they say. Smile. Oh, I see. We're basically collecting the keywords for the guy, I guess. Dang it. I need to go back up there, too. Oh my, why do you guys exist? Why do you exist? Got someone that has a lot of health. What do you want? Tell you how to get women. Well, first you gotta meet them. Yeah, try asking a buddy if he knows anyone hot. Wow. Yeah, no. Maybe your question could be different. I don't agree with that method. Well, the way of that method. Is 122 damage? Sunoman method. Okay. Memory up. Awesome. Oh. Did anyone else see that? Anyone? See that? That right there? That right there? That is now beyond my reach again. Hey, how'd you meet your girl? She is wow. Come on, let's talk about something else. It's kind of embarrassing. We met through our Digimon. See, we both had the same one, and well, it just happened. Wait, for real? Digimon will get some chicks? Okay, so now I have to go back around again. Because I didn't see him until after I jumped down. To get a medal that really is worth nothing. I think medals are pretty useless. They're like little bits of gold. Like, really little. Like, I've had a couple medals, and every time I sell them, I never get over 200. Or something around that margin. So I don't find them useful. Where's that guy again? I'm kind of lost. Well, can you blame me? I've been going in circles. I think he's over here. Yeah, there he is. Hello, girlfriend. You tell me honestly, I want to know. What? Oh, you ain't gotta be rude. I mean, you were of no help. I could have just left with the keywords I had. Jeez, and I got lost trying to get back to you to ask you a question that you didn't even have an answer to. Or even a suggestion to answer. Jeez. What'd you say to me, bro? You better change your line. What? Yeah, I don't think you ever figuring that out on your own. Huh? I should try speed dating. No, why would you even say that? I need a pure, simple love. Something as trashy as speed dating would never do the trick. Yeah. He has a point. Huh? I just tried just smiling like this. You just looked at my face and thought I looked creepy. Ugh, I knew this was wrong. Why don't you be Digimon? I should get a friend to introduce me to someone. I have no friends. Dang! Maybe you shouldn't be a creepy hacker. Seriously though? Maybe you should find a different goal for now. Maybe you need a different life goal right now. I don't think this puzzle is what you need to be trying to solve right now. What you need to solve is how to improve your life. Digimon. A shared interest in Digimon can create a lasting bond with a woman. Yeah. That's it. That is how I can find a real true love. I'm going to go capture all of the Digimon. This is all thanks to you. Prepare yourself, Digimon. We will never discuss this. We will never talk of this again. Okay, so I want that up there. How do I get it? And I want that one over there. I'm looking at the mini-map. I'm not looking at the field. And the mini-map looks like you can go up areas you can't. Topaz. What is that memory up though? That bothers me. Was it the thing that I was looking for? Yes. Good. Now I can hold a little bit more. But only a little bit. What is this? What's export? It doesn't seem to fall under my... Oh, here. Returns... Instantly returns party to dungeon entrance. Oh. I don't even see why I would use this right now. see this seems more logical for money than those medals. I feel like you should just be able to exchange the medals for something. Weak little Digimon. Yeah, I guess I'll kill him. Just cause they can net enough EXP for Agumon to level up again after a little while. That is, if they decide to show up. They should probably think about that. And they should probably decide not to. Because I definitely will kill them. I'm not joking. If they show up, I'm going to kill them. Because they need to not. Okay, so 2 skills. Agumon was the only survivor of that massacre. Agumon just needs to level up because she needs her SP. Trivia: which equipable item? Which unequipable item? Friendship, DX, Ninja USB, Topaz. Huh. Well, I don't think I have any of those except for... I hate they ask you stuff that you wouldn't really have. See, I have the cam USB and the panic barrier and stuff, but see, I don't like when they ask you stuff of items you don't have. What even was that? I can't see the bottom. Like, I can't see the little menu buttons at the very bottom, so I don't really know what everything is. See, this is all I got. And from going and collecting every box and doing every quest and killing multiple enemies, because I'm always grinding to level up my Digimon. Which is why these random encounters really annoy me, because I've been through them so many times that their faces just kind of... Oh, wait, I should probably answer that message. I completely forgot. But I'm gonna just go with being Friendship XD because I don't care. DX. I really don't. At this point, I don't care because they shouldn't ask me questions of stuff that I wouldn't even have the chance to obtain yet. Legendary Heroes did that. They put it on the test. Stuff I wasn't gonna be able to study unless I did study with everybody. So I had to guess. And by doing that, I didn't really do as well as I should have on my test. Which reminds me, those two, the Digimon you helped, told me something. They said I smelled reassuring and familiar. I wonder what that meant. Could it mean that I met them once before? Wait, what are you doing? Why are you bringing your nose so close? You were checking what I smelled like, huh? And what did you smell? Now, I can just be mean. Or I can be nice. Should I do a random? Because really I want to do both. Just cause. I'm just gonna be nice. I see. Yeah, I see. You still haven't checked over there yet, right? Hey, what are you doing? Oh, get off. Huh? Did you hear that voice? This time you really heard it, right? That voice, it has to be. Really? Oh, I guess Agumon hasn't leveled up yet. Might as well. Thanks for letting me restore my SP before whatever this battle it should be. Or whatever I think it's gonna be. Hackers. Of course, it's my little pals. They must be in danger. Let's hurry. Hold on a second. What are you doing to those critters? Huh? What are you gonna do about it? I found these things fair and square. It means we can do whatever we want with them. You got a problem with that? As a matter of fact, I do have a problem with it. In fact, I've got nothing but problems. Are you ready for me, punks? Yeah, you're so cool. No. Oh, really now? And what are you gonna do about these problems, You know, you're almost my type, too. Yeah. What could you possibly do? We're Zaxon Hackers. Cross us and there's 1,000 ways to live to regret it. You talk big, but your body is telling another story. You're shaking like a leaf, ain't you? Yeah, you really are my type, aren't you, honey? You're barking up the wrong tree. I've got a problem, but what's more, my friend has a problem with you. You're right, Coded. Really? Okay, so the music's playing, and she's all in her moody mode, whatever. He asks me, and then you sit there like, hold up, let me think about it for a second. Yeah, okay, I guess I got a problem with it. Just like the most basic. Really? It completely destroys the whole tone of everything going on. Their reaction was so like it was so emotionless. It was just like a simple, yeah, sure, I guess. I mean, it's basically like I really don't actually care. And then yeah, I mean, I guess sorta, maybe a little bit. What was it you said? Don't worry, my dear Nokia. Leave those Zaxon thugs to me. Yes, well said, Cody. You are truly worthy of being my people. Now time to put those words in action. I see what you're doing. Nokia, you're maybe not so cool after all. What is that? Is this some kind of joke? I'm getting sick of this. We'll shred you both. We'll take your accounts and then rip you up. Oh man. And here, I was actually hoping you'd be a little bit of something. It's the one day. And that's a 2 dead. I think you lost. I didn't even get to use Agumon. Wow, you're really something. You were really something just there. I have nothing further to teach you, naturally. But enough of that for now. We gotta get to the Digimon. No, you kids need rock paws. Huh? That voice. What? Jimmykin? The Jimmykin? Yes, I am Jimmykin. Yahoo! Please don't ever show your face here ever again, please. Please, just please leave. Hey, you kids. You aren't rad at all. What happened to make you so unhip? Tell me, please, like ASAP. Please go away. So sorry, Jimmykin. That girl's totally my type, and she stole my heart. Well, an excuse, lols. Totally ain't rockin' lols. So far from the rockin' in roll. Oh, no. If I had to choose lyrics to suit you, inside and out, you worthless lout, even the heavens are gonna give up on you. It's perfect for you. Makes you wanna. I can't read the last word. Not on my screen. You picking up what I'm putting down? We're picking it up. Please leave. Well then, okay. Now then, you little fools, took a hand to these punks. But why, Jimmykin, why? A foolish question, that, lols. Very foolish, so foolish. It rocks my socks. LMAO. Why? I may be a superstar, oh, but I have one more face. Oh, please, why? Why do we have a character like this? It's not even comic. It's not even comical. It's I have no words. What? To the world, I am a superstar, but behind the scenes, I am a top-ranking member of the Ex-Zaxon Hacker team. What do you think of that? It rocks. It devastates rock and roll. Yeah, baby, lols. Why give them a hard time over a little thing like Digimon? It's kind of rad, but lols. You're kidding, right? You've got to be joking. Wait, could you two possibly be folks who like to say pets are family? You want to save the world with love? Lols. Folksy people like that are still around, I guess. You picking up when I'm putting it down. Can I kill you? So, can I fight you and destroy you? Maybe you'll put up a little bit more of a fight than these guys being a top-ranking Zaxon Hacker. But your whole speech pattern and the way you acting makes me want to drop kick you. Just knock it off. My MP is way down. It's been at 0 for a while. To think of all my hard-earned money wasted. Oh, I just want to curl up and die. What? Wasted money on me? You want to fight with me? It's not rock if you don't answer your challenge. My style is to go easy on no one, eating scum. You're rocking it too much, Jimmykin. Please, let's fight so I can take you out. Yeehaw, knock him sideways, Jimmykin. Whoa. Nokia is really out of it. What happened to her? Let's start cheering her on. Go for it, Nokia. Gabumon, I'm sorry. I can't keep going. There's no way I can stand up to this Dream Crush attack. You found a weakness. I obviously hate all of you. So, I'm going to attack you first. Oh. Well, I'm liking this. Okay. Let's use the shining laser. Gabumon is weak to it. No, that still does nothing. Attack up, huh? This is definitely a better fight than prior. Let's stun you to knock you further down in the listing. Hey, he didn't get stunned. Well, that's something. And it is 100% chance stun too, so that is a bit of a letdown. Maybe he has the ability that prevents him from being stunned. You can't attack Agumon. What is wrong with you? Not with your typing. Okay, so you had the attack up, but I'm gonna knock you down at the table if I can stun you. Yeah. Panic Wisp. You're wasting your breath. You really are. That was actually a good idea. Being weak to light, though. Well, I think you might have made a mistake. Okay, so I can't use light on I can hit both of them with this one. And it doesn't do anything to them, so... I think the best bet is Lightning Claw, because I can guarantee 150 damage. Ooh, panicked. Aw, you paralyzed. So, I'm assuming that was actually a good idea. And heal up just to be a jerk. Just to be a jerk. You're definitely dead. You're definitely dead. I don't care what kind of fish you got. So, I'm guessing that combo rate goes up the more you go through battle without it. Which is awesome, honestly. Ooh, stunned. I wasn't expecting that, actually. Let's get a little bit of wind. Yeah, I didn't expect it to do anything, honestly. Being the fact that it was wind. This is cruel and not nice. In terms of typing, we don't really have a good lineup against these guys. But we got Gatsumon in her 150 damage. So, that's done. Okay, that was satisfying because he was annoying. And we got a memory up, so loving that as well. What's this? This Digimon is useless. It's too lame. They don't rock. I'm tired of saying lol, so I'm not saying it anymore. That's not the Digimon's fault. You're the lame one. Whoa, the fury of the flower bed. So you know, I ain't even gotten serious yet. Was that a prelude, or were we just tuning up? Well, I've got a more powerful Digimon next. It's sure to get you headbanging, you heard? Enough, stop this. Yikes. Oh, this ain't good. Hey, what a coincidence running into you here like this. Is that Yogo, the leader of the Team Zaxon? No more of this high-handed foolishness. Your style has led the group too far astray. What? You might be the team leader, but you think you can just tell me what to do when I'm your buddy and one of your top dogs? Yeah, I think that's what a team leader does. Tells you what to do as the leader. You lording your power over me, also forcing your hand. Oh my gosh, please get up. Zaxon rules must never be broken. Rules? Those have long gone by the wayside, baby. Of course, it was me who got rid of most of them. Rock and roll. Can I step on his face? This is how y'all are gonna talk to your leader. Oh look, he has come all this way. For little old me. I'll say just one more time. Zaxon rules. You're kidding, right? You big kid, are you? It's a rockin' joke, I'm telling you. Yogo, the super hacker, gonna set me straight? No way, Jose. Not no way, not no how. You gonna ice me for real? Have your lover there and do it for you, I suppose? It's all a big joke. Oh, just a joke. Why, why so serious, am I right? Alright, I'm gonna jet here in a bit. I've got shows and gigs and all that to do. Bye-bye. ROFL. Ugh, I don't like the guy. So, how long are y'all just gonna stand there looking stupid? What? I don't know what a hacker group y'all are in, but we'll overlook this for now. Go on. Now get. What? Hey, look at the sweet Digimon. Can I have him? You think you can just show up and say that? As if I'm not giving them to you. Really? You want to have a go with me, Precious? Ain't that just fine and dandy? Makes me all warm and fuzzy. I'll take right good care of y'all. Enough, Faye. It is a pointless argument. Let's go. Oh, shucks. And I was just feeling pretty good about it, too. We'll probably have a chance to meet all y'all again sometime, so don't forget us here. I know I ain't forgetting that, Faye. See you later. Who the heck was that? Hooray, it's Nokia. Nokia came for us. Thank you for saving us. Oh, I didn't do anything. If you want to thank someone, thank Cody. Thank you. Even still, this place gives me the creep. Let's get out of here for now. You feel much better back here, don't you? No, Agumon and Gabumon, I'm glad you're okay. We felt like seeing you again, so we came looking for you. And that's when we ran into those scary guys. They chased us off. That was a close one. If they'd captured us, we'd be doomed. I don't really understand this very well, but yeah. Weren't Digimon like you? I mean, aren't you programs created by hackers? What? You think that we were created by humans? Huh? Wait, what's the deal? Did I say something that Digimon find funny? She said it, didn't she? Yeah, she did. She said that humans created us. Huh? We didn't? Nokia, come on. Of course you didn't. We're alive, same as you, aren't we? Just look at us. It should be obvious. Well, yeah. I get that you're alive, just like we are, sure. Check this, Nokia. We come from a different world than the one you humans know. A different world? Uh-huh. We called it the digital world. Normally, the digital world where Digimon live and humans aren't connected. But something happened, and now the two worlds come together from time to time. That's why there are so many Digimon wandering about, lost in your world. Those scary guys capture Digimons and force them to do whatever they're ordered to do. We can only exist in digital space. But nearly all the digital space in the human world was created by humans. That's why we get mistaken for programs made by humans. Well, do you understand? Oh, yes, I do. I see, I think. How about you? Did you follow that? I mean, of course we did. Well, me and Gabumon are different. We came to this world on our own free will. You did? Huh. There's something we need to do here. Something you need to do. What would that be? That would be letting me get my freedom of movement back. Something we can't talk about. Could it be maybe world domination? That's not it. Truth is, we can't remember. And it must have been very important too. What did we come here for? It's okay, trust me, you'll remember it soon, I'm sure. And I can help you. Let's do our best to help each other. Until you remember, okay? Thanks, Nokia, we'll do our best. So, what should we start doing our best at? Right, I kind of figured trying our best would be enough for starters. Like running towards a point on the horizon, like feeling you could do anything with enough energy. All I'm feeling is I'm getting hungry. Let's start by doing our best to think about what we should do. Okay, Nokia, I might not understand this, but I'm willing to do my best now. I'll do my best too, so what do you say, Nokia? Can we stay with you? You're such cutie pies. Of course you can. Let's be together forever. Agumon and Gabumon, let's be besties from now on. When is this conversation going to end? Oh, it's okay, so looks like the case is closed, I guess. Good work out there. Normally, we'd go back to the agency, have some coffee, and I'd thank you, but I need you to head directly to Shinjuku. A mysterious incident has occurred in Shinjuku. Could you go and give me an eyewitness report? And if you could do it before the police arrive on the scene, that would be appreciated. I heard that. You have to go right away, huh? Thanks, Cody. Without you, I wouldn't have been able to help my new Digipals. It sounds like you've got a lot on your plate. Good luck at Shinjuku. I'll do my best, too. Please do not teleport me directly to Shinjuku and start a whole new talking scene. Well, it took a lot. Once they start cutscenes, you lose all control over the game. Well, this is a longer episode than I wanted it to be. But that is all the time we have for this episode of Digimon Story CyberSleuth. If you like this episode, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all on the next episode.